before we jump in, I do earn a referral fee when you use the services and companies I demonstrate in the video, but there is no additional cost to you. I chose them because they're the best in the industry and you're safe with them. Where can I find a notary public, and why might I need one? At some point in their lives, most people encounter an important piece of paperwork that they need to have notarized. If you've never visited a notary public before, you might be wondering what this means and where you have to go to get it done. Don't worry, it just means you'll need to get your official document reviewed and signed by an individual with the credential of notary public. There are several occasions where you may need a notary public for your business or personal purposes. Here, we will help you understand the role of a notary public, where you might be able to find the most cost-efficient notary services in your area. Common reasons why people like you may have to seek out this type of service. What is a notary public? Let's start with a simple definition to give you a concrete idea of what a notary's services entail. A notary public is a person who witnesses the signing of important documents to lend legal credibility and a more official designation. Sometimes this is required for government documents, important financial paperwork for a company, or a variety of court-appointed purposes. Some common types of documents that require notarization would include divorce papers, mortgage documents, business contracts, affidavits, deeds of trust, power of attorney transfer, and other important legal or financial situations that involve multiple parties. What does a notary public do? It may seem like notaries just watch people sign documents, but there is more to their role than just acting as an official witness. Otherwise, almost anyone could qualify. In fact, a notary public is required to complete a state examination to become recognized as a credential professional who can perform these specific services. A notary typically begins interactions with clients by verifying their identities and having a conversation about the documents they need to have signed. Depending on the types of documents that need signing, the notary may have specific questions to ensure all parties involved understand what they are signing. By asking a few simple questions, a notary can determine if the parties signing are truly aware of what they are committing their signature to. They can also tell if there is a level of pressure or duress that either person may be feeling. Situations like this can cause the notary to determine whether or not they are willing to witness the exchange of signatures. Requiring the notarization of documents helps prevent individuals from engaging in fraudulent activities. Notarization may also reduce the number of legal disputes and lawsuits that could otherwise arise without a third-party witness. Now, before we go in details into the video, the services and companies I feature, these two are the best I've seen so far. I chose Zen Business and Busy because they are one of the best entity formation platforms out there in the market. And get worry-free services and support to launch your business starting at $0 plus state fees. Also in Zen Business includes one optional free year of worry-free compliance that renews at $199 per year. They support small businesses at every stage. And Busy also provides 100% free formation, super fast filing speeds, first-year free registered agent, and free compliance reminders. In the end of the video, I'm gonna show you how to start an LLC using Busy and Zen Business, and in the description down below you also find a review of their service. Okay, now let's get back in today's video with step-by-step in details. How to find a notary public in your area. If you're in a situation that requires notary services, it's a good idea to look for the most cost-efficient notary near you. Many of these options may already be available in your current daily life or routine. Before you shell out your hard-earned dollars for expensive notary services, consider looking in these common places as you begin your search. Most states also have caps on the fees that notaries can charge, so be sure to check your state's notary fee structures to be certain you don't overpay. Here are a few easy places to find a notary public. Visit your bank. Most banks have employees who act as certified notaries within the scope of their professional responsibilities. And if you are a member of a particular bank, they may even offer free notary services for those who hold accounts there. Even if your bank does not provide free notary services, they might charge just a small fee for basic documents. Note: before taking out a loan or using a credit card, please confirm. When it comes to RIBA, it is considered haram in Islamic law. For Muslims, please see additional options for debit cards or other cards, as well as the proper procedure for obtaining a business loan. Some banks only offer notary services to their own customers and account holders. This is one way for banks to minimize their risk and consequences of possibly notarizing a fraudulent document. However, smaller banks and credit unions typically offer less expensive notary services. Libraries and government agencies. You may also have luck finding notary services at your local library or some government offices, such as a county clerk's office. If notary services are available, these can be some of the least expensive options you'll see. To find out, simply search for local libraries or offices, and make sure to call ahead and ask about fees and availability before you go to the trouble of visiting in person. Insurance agencies and membership-based organizations. Your car or life insurance company, AAA, military offices, and real estate professionals are just a handful of other agencies and organizations that may offer notary services in your city. If you are a student, check with your university admissions office to see if they have staff that notarizes documents for students. This could come in handy for financial aid documents that they often verify. Again, remember that finding a notary doesn't mean you have to go out of your way. Start your search for a notary within the boundaries of your current daily life. Additional ways to locate notary services. If all else fails, search your local online listings for notary services. There are many individuals and businesses that earn additional revenue by notarizing documents for people like you. If you'll be traveling outside of the country, it's also a good idea to search ahead for options in case you need a notary abroad. This is just one of the many reasons it's smart to know where the U.S. Embassy or consulate is located in each country you visit. The staff there can assist you with all kinds of notary services, legal needs, and general travel questions you may have when visiting. We hope this list of ways to find a notary public helps you get what you need in the most convenient way possible. Notary services are an essential part of signing official documents at important moments throughout your business career and personal life, and it doesn't have to be complicated or expensive to get this help. In this video, I'm going to show you how to start an LLC using Zen Business and Busy, and I'm also going to review their service. They are one of the best entity formation platforms out there in the market. First, I'll start a Zen Business dashboard, then we'll show Busy. This screen record I'll show for example like any state so that you can understand the whole process. First I'll start a Zen Business dashboard, then we'll show Busy. After clicking the link in the description below, you will land on this page. First scroll down a little and below the business type section, you will see the Start an LLC option. Click on the green button and your LLC formation process will begin. Then put your business name and the state you want to form your LLC at. After you are done, click on Next. As you can see, it says my business name is available for registration in the state of Alabama. Zen Business's own algorithm searched through the New Jersey Secretary of State's website within a few seconds and made sure no other business name is matching my own for trademark issues. As a result, you don't need to do this manually, which saves you a lot of time. After you are done, click on Next. As you can see, they have this cool question-answer checkbox type interface that basically guides you through the whole LLC formation process, and it's going to be like you're talking to someone and answering questions. Now, for this question, I'm going to answer lots and click on the Next button. In the next question, it asks whether you have employees or not. Since I do not have any employees, I will select the No option and click on Next. In the next question, it asks you whether your business address is different from your home address. Always answer this question by clicking the Yes option because you don't want to give away your home address to potential clients, customers, agencies, and other service providers and get bombarded with tons of physical mail. Since you are making your home address public by registering your business with it, you want to avoid being inundated with an excessive number of people and physical mail. Zen Business has its own business mail address service which will cost you an extra $25 per year, and I highly recommend you get that service so that you can keep your business address and home address separated. Then answer the next 2 questions according to your liking and click on Next. Here, it's asking you what industry your business falls under. Just click on the blank option, type your industry name, and select the one you are planning to start. Now, it's asking me to save my progress. I will select Save My Progress and click on Next. In this section, enter your legal first and last name, your email address and a valid phone number and click on Next. After that, it will ask you whether you want to get their registered agent service or not. Getting a registered agent is a legal requirement in order to file an LLC in any state. So one way or another, you are gonna need one. Getting a registered agent from a different place will be costly, and if you watch this video when you will fill out this form, you will fully understand the importance of a trustworthy registered agent, as they will handle and receive all the documents on your behalf sent to you by the state, so you can run your business hassle-free. Zen Business charges $199 per year for their registered agent service, which is not a lot in my opinion, and if you choose to get a registered agent through them, then they will only charge this fee after your LLC has been registered. So keep in mind about this fee, as you will have to pay this later on after filing your LLC through them. Now, in the next section, it's asking you whether you need EIN and business document service. You can file your EIN for $0 from your state's website, but if you don't have any EIN and want to file for one hassle-free, then you can select the $99 option and Zen Business will handle everything for you. Business document templates can be found online for free, that's why I didn't select it, but if you are in a hurry, then you can pick that service too. Now in the next section, Zen Business is asking you to choose a package. Remember, registered agent service is not included with any of these packages. Personally, I recommend you to go for the Pro plan, which will cost you $199 per year plus a $236 Alabama state filing fee, which varies from state to state. I recommend this package because it includes an operating agreement and worry-free compliance service, which you are going to need anyway when filing for an LLC. If you go for the starter plan, which costs $0 plus the state fee, you will have to make all these documents yourself and file them manually, which is quite a lot of headache. That's why I don't like the starter plan. At the top right corner, you will see your total due amount based on the package and service you selected. Since I picked the Pro plan plus $99 EIN service, my total due amount is $435, excluding the $199 registered agent fee, which I will have to pay later on. The premium plan's gonna cost you $349 per year, and it includes everything from the starter and Pro plan. Plus, they are gonna help you register your LLC faster and set up your business website, business email, and domain name. This is for serious people that want to take off running from the get-go. So if you want speed and you want everything done for you, then this is probably gonna be the best choice. After selecting your desired package, click on Next. In the next sections, they will try to upsell you with their additional services which you don't necessarily need at the initial stage of your business. But if you think you are in need of any of these, then you can choose them according to your liking. Click on the Review and Checkout button. Then, it's going to ask you to thoroughly check all of your information correctly again before placing your order. After filling this section correctly, it's going to send you to the payment section and will show you your total due amount. It will also show you all the services your package is included with. When you are done selecting, click on the Continue to Payment button and it will ask for your card number. Once you are done with the payment, they will start processing your order and you will receive your LLC within 7 to 9 business days. So, you can file your own LLC today. Now, I'm going to show you how to start an LLC using Busy, and I'm also going to review their service. They are one of the best entity formation platforms in the market that charges $0 for their service, which no other company offers. You will land on this page after clicking the link in the description below. Here you will see the list of all the services they provide. Under the Start Your Business section, you will see 4 of their key services, which are form an LLC, C Corporation, S Corporation, and Nonprofit. For this review purpose, I will just show you the LLC formation process, which will also cover some of their other services like registered agent, virtual address, business licenses, and permits. Now let's start the process of forming an LLC. After that, click on the Start Now button, and from here the formation process begins. I'm going to select Alabama as it is the first option. As you can see, there are 3 different packages: Silver, Gold, and Platinum. And the first thing that's worth mentioning is that the state fee does not change. Silver package is the cheapest option out of the 3, and this is the package where Busy charges $0 for their service. If you select this option, you simply need to pay the $236 state filing fee that you have to pay anyway if you file manually. The rules for that registered agent are that they must be within the state that your LLC is set up in, and they can't be a P.O. box. Next is the Gold package, which costs $435, $199 plus $236, and this is the package I highly recommend everyone to grab because it basically covers everything you will need to start a business legally. Next is the Gold package, which costs $249, and this is the package I highly recommend everyone to grab because it basically covers everything you will need to start a business legally. This package includes everything from the Silver package plus other services like providing and filing EIN, which is a business tax number, Form 2553, operating agreement, business bank account, lifetime company alerts, tax consultation, etc. Alright, let's talk about the EIN business tax number that you can see here in the Gold package. This is essentially a social security number for your business that's set up with the IRS. So this helps them identify your business. The Platinum package costs $535 and is the most expensive one out of the 3 because it includes 3 extra services: business contract templates, free next day filing, and domain name plus business email. These services are like a cherry on top, which will help you to complete your LLC filing faster. So, if you are in a hurry and want to complete your LLC filing as soon as possible, then you can choose this package. And the last one is the domain name and business email. This service can be added as an add-on even on the Gold and Silver packages for an extra $40, but in the Platinum package the service is included with 2 other services, and if you pick these 3 separately, it's gonna cost you $227. But if you pick the Platinum package, you will be getting these $227 worth of service just for an extra $100. But for the sake of creating this video, I will just complete the rest of the filing process by going with the Gold package, which is enough for most business owners. In the next section, Busy will ask you to provide the personal information of the person who will be responsible for this LLC. For the sake of creating this video, I will just provide random personal information, but remember, you should always use your own verified information when completing this form. In the next part, provide the mailing address of the responsible person of the LLC. Remember, a P.O. box is not allowed in this case. It should be a verified address. Once you are done with this section, just click on the Next button. In the next section, they will ask you whether you want an expedited filing service or not, which I already talked about previously. Normally, if you file your LLC through them using the Gold package, the typical waiting time is about 3 weeks. But if you select this service too, then they will process all your documents and legal formalities within 1 business day and file your LLC for an additional $50. In the next section, Busy is asking you to provide your LLC name and its designation. Below in the orange label, BZ will show you how your LLC name will be displayed officially. If you are satisfied with the name, simply move on to the next part. Now, select the number of owners or members your LLC might have. I will just select one for the sake of creating this video, but if you think your LLC might have more than one owner or member, then you can select as many as you like. Then, provide a short description or business purpose of your LLC within 100 characters. After that, select what type of industry your business is operating in. For the sake of creating this video, I will just type real estate and you will see a bunch of suggestions pop up. Select the desired one you think your LLC falls under, and then you will find out the NAICS code of that industry to which your LLC belongs. Down this part, you will see BZ will ask you whether you want to use their professional business address or your own business address. A virtual office is basically a virtual business office address that you can use as your business address in case you don't have any physical business location. I highly recommend you always use a virtual address and information for every business document you will create now or in the near future for security and anonymity. Never use your own personal address or the address where you currently live in your business documents, because once your LLC is registered, it will be made public and easily accessible for everyone. You can pick this service by just paying $29 extra per month. Once you have filled out everything correctly, just click on the Next button. In the next section, BZ will ask you whether you want 3 extra services by paying $149 extra. All these 3 services were included in the Platinum package, which I showed you guys at the start of the video. Since we chose the Gold package, BZ is asking us again as an upsell with a discount to pick the 3 additional services that were included in that package. If you think you really need these services, then click on the Get Upgrade and Bonus button. I will just add these upgrades and proceed to the next page. In the next section, BZ will ask you to select whether the member of your LLC is a person or a company. After that, select your name as a member and use BZ's virtual office address as your business address. And then I'm going to put the percentage of ownership. So since I'm the only person who owns this LLC, I'm going to select 100. Once you are done with this, you can click on the Next button. After that, BZ will ask you whether you want to get a registered agent through them or not. Getting a registered agent is a legal requirement in order to file an LLC in any state. So one way or another, you are gonna need one. BZ is providing registered agent service free for 1 year, and after that, it's $119 per year. So, I highly recommend you choose the free 1-year option and then click on the Next button. In the next section, BZ is asking you whether you want to get an EIN or not. EIN, or Employer Identification Number, is a 9-digit number issued by the IRS, and this is a compulsory requirement for creating a corporation or LLC through your state. Below, BZ will be asking you to provide the address of the person applying for the EIN. Just click on the second checkbox and use the assigned address that will be provided by BZ and click on Next. In the next section, BZ will ask you whether you will set up a small U.S. business bank with Bank of America, which I previously explained in the beginning. I highly recommend everyone to pick up this service if possible. But, for the sake of creating this video, I will select the Not This Time option and click on the Next button. Next, BZ will ask you whether you want to get a free tax strategy or consultation call with them. Always select the Yes option because it will help make this clear how to run and operate an LLC and how to file taxes and lots of other things. After that, depending on the type or industry your LLC is about, BZ will automatically find out if you need any other business licenses and permits or not. In the BZ dashboard, if you go to Legal and then Licenses and Permits, they can do this research for you and make sure that you have all the proper licenses and permits. Now let's talk about compliance. One of the nice things about the dashboard here, especially when it comes to compliance, is that you can organize things such as your annual filing report. After providing all the information, BZ will take you to a review page where you can see all the information you provided so far. Here you can easily edit any of the things you like. Once you are satisfied with all the plans, packages, and customization, you can click on the next button. After that, the Z will show you your total due amount. Once you are done with the payment, they will start processing your order and you will receive your LLC formation documents within 1 day to 4 weeks depending on your package type. Personally, I think the price is fair since BZ will be the one handling all the documents and registering your LLC on your behalf, so you won't need to go through any of these hassle.